Equality is a myth. Equality does not exist. Not only does it not exist, but equality cannot exist in manifest reality. Why is this? Because manifest reality is the direct result of inequality. The origin, to use the Taoist symbology, is wuji, nothing, the void. But nothing in Eastern thought is not the same as what we typically think of as nothing in the West. If we say there's nothing, well, that means that there's literally nothing there at all. There is no potential, just a void. In the East, nothing is no thing. There is no thing yet manifested, but yet there is potential for all things. And this is what we see across all ancient traditions. You have Ginnungagap in the Teutonic traditions. You have in Scripture, everything was formless and void in the beginning. The Spirit went over the waters to bring forth creation. And then in the Tao, you have the Wuji. Wuji is a place of equality, where there is no differentiation, nothing yet manifest. There is all potential, but nothing yet brought into creation. Physical reality does not begin until Wuji begins to stir and becomes Taiji. Taiji, represented by the famous yin-yang symbol, which is actually the Taiji symbol, the Taijitu, which has the black and the white fish swimming around each other, flowing from one into the other. This Taiji symbol represents physical reality. Physical reality is the result of the inequality of yin and yang, the negative and the positive, the feminine and the masculine, constantly swirling about, flowing from one into the other, seeking to rebalance each other. But yet there is always an imbalance of one flowing into the other. So long as this is maintained, physical reality is maintained. If there ever were to become a perfect balance between these two forces, it would return to stillness, it would return to Wuji, and physical reality would cease. Now this can be seen mathematically as well, looking at Wuji as 0, the yin and the yang being the positive and negative numbers on a scale, which always must be imbalanced in order to create differentiation, to create this physical reality. If ever they are perfectly balanced, the positive and the negative, they return to 0, which is nothing, no thing, no manifested thing. So the idea of equality in physical reality does not exist. And because our reality is a mathematical reality, everything that exists because of a mathematical quality behind it that causes it to be so, as opposed to any other way that it might be. Everything is mathematical. Everything follows the Tao. Everything flows from Wuji to Taiji to the 10,000 things. Because of this, there is no equality. There cannot be equality. If there were equality, we would all cease to exist. So this idea that we have to force everything to be totally equal is preposterous. It does not function in reality. Reality is the constant flow of yin to yang, back to yin, back to yang. The ebb and the flow of the tide, the movement of one thing into the next. This is reality. This is the flow of life. This is Tao. This is what we must harmonize ourselves with and not war against. The fight against this is futile. But the more we harmonize with it, accept it, and flow with it, the better our world becomes, the better we become, the more insight we have into the cosmos and the function and the nature of our reality. So let's not waste time trying to force equality onto things when it can't be done, for one, and for two, if it could be done, we would all cease to exist. Learn to flow with life. Work out your life. Create it. Quit demanding that things be equal for you. They shouldn't be, they can't be, they won't be.